Good afternoon. This is Dave Nadler with the National Weather Service in Peachtree City, Atlanta, to talk about the next few days for your weekly weather briefing for North and Central Georgia. So here are the primary threats we're looking at over the next few days. The main concern is going to be the continued heat that will actually inch up just a little bit hotter over the next few days through the weekend and into the early part of next week, where we could be looking at heat index values from the mid to upper 90s all the way to approaching 105 to 110 and across parts of the area, especially over parts of east central and southeast Georgia. And along with that, we also are looking at the potential for widely scattered to scattered, mainly afternoon and evening thunderstorms. The overall severe threat is not high at all, but the potential to see locally heavy rainfall, brief gusty winds, and lightning will continue to be a concern each afternoon through the weekend and into the first part of next week. So here's what we're kind of looking for heat index values. This is not actual air temperature, but when you combine the humidity with the air temperature is what we're expecting. Excuse me, for several of the locations across our area, from Atlanta to Columbus, Macon, Rome. You can see that a majority of the locations here are going to be at or above 100 over the next few days, and inching up even in over the Atlanta metro area into the 102 to 105 range by this weekend into the first part of next week. So it's important that everybody, with outdoor activities understands the potential, dangers with the heat. Make sure you drink plenty of water, take breaks, try to be in the shade if you can. So that's again, with the heat over the next few days, that's going to be the primary concern. Taking a look at the satellite imagery at this time, we've got just generally just daytime heating, spiking the clouds across the area. We do have a little disturbance in the central Gulf of Mexico that's adding a little bit of deeper moisture that's moving into parts of southwest Georgia and Alabama at this time. But again, this will just help to sort of fuel the thunderstorm activity during the afternoon and evening hours over the next few days. Again, the primary storm threats are going to be the locally heavy rainfall, lightning, and potentially brief wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour at times. Looking at the tropics, again, there is a disturbance that has been sort of migrating west over the northern Gulf of Mexico. Not looking at any sort of real threat of becoming an organized tropical system over the next couple of days, although the National Hurricane Center does have a 30% chance of it still turning into something. But nonetheless, there's a tropical moisture kind of moving in off the Gulf of Mexico across the western part of the state and then onto Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana. Over the next couple of days, this disturbance is expected to sort of migrate or drift to the west and then gradually turn a little bit to the north over some parts of Louisiana, Arkansas, maybe eastern Texas. So not looking at any real concern or direct impact from this across our area, other than some tropical moisture getting in here that could help fuel some of the afternoon and evening thunderstorms over the next few days. Here's a look at the temperatures and the precip chances for tomorrow, Friday, July 18th. Most of the area is going to be in the lower to mid and even upper 90s. This is not heat index values. This is just the actual air temperature. So say it's kind of typical. It's probably several degrees above normal for this time of year. And then precip chances ranging from isolated over east central part of the area to scattered to even numerous across far north Georgia and across parts of southwest areas from Columbus down to Americus. This would be for tomorrow. Looking at Saturday for the entire state, high temperatures in the 90s generally. Precip chances are going to be higher across far north Georgia and southwest and far south Georgia for Saturday. Then looking into Sunday, again, temperatures in the mid to upper 90s for highs. Again, heat indices are going to be approaching 105 to 110. So that falls into our heat advisory criteria. So more than likely we'll have, for some parts of the area, we'll be under a heat advisory as we head into the weekend and the early part of next week to account for these heat index values. To Monday, again, very warm. Precip chances go up just a little bit as we're sort of on the north and east side of this upper ridge to our west. So some of that moisture and energy may start to increase chances for precipitation and thunderstorm activity as we head into the first part of next week. Looking at the extended outlook, 6 to 10 day outlook for temperatures, you can see a good portion of the United States above, quite a bit above normal, kind of what we've been seeing and what we're expected to see over the next week to 10 days. Um, while precip chances generally will be near normal with the tropical disturbance that's near New Orleans right now, kind of lingering around over the next few days, that's where they're expecting that precipitation chances and rainfall coverage could be a little bit higher than usual near the Gulf Coast and across parts of Southwest and southern Georgia. So that concludes our briefing for today. Again, contact information you see here. Hope everybody has a good rest of the work week and weekend, and stay safe out there.